So let us start with the revision. I hope you all have seen the video that I sent you on Monday and Tuesday. In that we do the revision of fun with magnets, right? So in these 2 days we will be covering separation of substances. और नेक्स्ट वीक वीडियो में आई विल बी सेंडिंग यू एयर अराउंड अस, ठीक है? और फिर नेक्स्ट वीक जो हमारे फ्राइडे सैटरडे आएंगे उसमें वी विल बी कवरिंग लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स एंड देयर सराउंडिंग्स. इन दिस वे वी विल बी एबल टू कवर आवर होल सिलेबस. ओके, so let us start with today's revision work, today's lesson, that is separation of substances. बच्चे, before starting I want to ask you, is there any doubt to anyone in this chapter, so that I can start from there, begin from there? You can raise your hands. Yes, Sanchit. Yes, bete. Yes, Sanchit. बच्चे आप म्यूट करो, अनम्यूट करो अपने आप को प्लीज. अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ संचित. ही इज नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग. भव्या.
मैम मैंने पूछना था मैम, एक बार थ्रैशिंग समझा दो बस.
क्या समझा दूं भव्या, क्या समझा दूं?
मैम थ्रैशिंग.
मैं सारा दोबारा कर रही हूँ, थ्रेशिंग हो जाएगा. ओके, नो
मैम थ्रैशिंग.
ओके ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. देन नित्या. नित्या.
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम. मैम हैंड पिकिंग भी नहीं समझना था.
संचित. संचित. भव्या, आई गॉट योर मैसेज. संचित.
मैम जो मैम ये टेस्ट होने मैम वो पीडीएफ की, तो वैसे व्हाट्सएप पे आने कि मैम स्नैप वर्क पे आने हैं?
बेटा व्हाट्सएप पे आई विल सेंड, और आपने मुझे पीडीएफ नहीं भेजना, आपने अपने पास करके रख लेने हैं. नेक्स्ट डे वी विल डिस्कस, ओके, एंड देन यू विल चेक योर आंसर्स. वी विल डिस्कस.
ओके मैम. ओके मैम.
अपना अपना फोन चार्ज पे लगा लो, पेन बता दो. ओके, राइट. सो आई गॉट द प्रॉब्लम्स. प्रॉब्लम्स आ कहाँ रही हैं हमें? सॉलिड एंड सॉलिड्स में. ओके, वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग. स्टूडेंट्स, our chapter name is separation of substances. First of all, I will start. What is matter? क्या है ये substances? All the substances, they are made up of matter. Then what is matter? What is matter? Could anybody tell me? Anything that is around us, that occupies space and has mass. कोई भी चीज, right? This is a chalk. It is also a matter. It occupies space. It has some mass. It is a matter, right? So anything that occupies space and has mass is matter. Now students, this matter, it may have pure substances or it may have impure substances. Pure substances means if they are made up of only, yes, right, Bani. Matter is made up of very smaller particles called molecules. So if pure substances are those which are made of only one kind of material, only one type of molecules are there, and impure substances are made of more than two kind of molecules. Right, like carbon dioxide, we categorize it as impure substance because it is made of carbon and oxygen, while oxygen, it is made up of only oxygen molecules, right? So students, now question arises that if the substances are there, they are made of one or more type of molecules, it means they are mixture of a thing, right? So why do we need to separate out? The question is, why do we need to separate out the things, right? हमें इनको separate क्यों करना है? Number one, to get the pure substance. Sometimes we need the substance which is pure. To get it, we need to separate out. For example, अगर मैं example की बात करूं, like if you want to separate out salt from the water, right? So that is to get the pure substance. Then to remove the undesirable substance, impure substance, जो substance हमें चाहिए नहीं है. For example, to separate out the tea leaves from tea, right? So there are so many reasons, mainly to get the pure substances. Number two, to separate out the impure substances. Then to remove these impurities, right? We need the separation of substances. Okay. Now the question arises, how do we separate out these substances? इनको हम अलग कैसे कर सकते हैं? To separate out the components, we need to know the type of mixture. हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि mixture की type क्या है. We need to know the type of mixture. So, in nature, in our syllabus, we are going to do 3 types of mixtures, right? One is when solid is there in solid. Okay. Then solid in liquid. Then liquid in liquid. Got it? Is that clear? These are the 3 types of mixtures that we should know how to separate out the components present in it. Now, what are the separating techniques? First, we should be knowing that which type of mixture is there. Then accordingly, we should apply how to separate out. So, if both the components are solid, the methods used should be hand picking, sieving, threshing, and winnowing. Right? Then, if it is solid in liquid, then 2 cases arise, beta. 2 cases arise, which are those cases when we dissolve solids in liquids. Either these solids get dissolved or they do not get dissolved. If they get dissolved, they are known as soluble. If they do not get dissolved, they are known as insoluble. Right? Is that clear? Now, if they are soluble, again the method of separation is different. It is evaporation. If it is insoluble, then the method is different. There are 4 methods: sedimentation, decantation, number 3 is filtration, and then there is churning. Right? Then in the similar way, if third categories of mixture in which liquid in liquid is there, if 2 liquids are there, both components are liquid, again two cases arise. Either they get dissolved or they do not get dissolved. If they get dissolved, we do not say soluble, we will say miscible. And if it do not get dissolved, then we say it is immiscible. Right? Immiscible. Okay, hope it is visible now. Immiscible. Now, how to separate the miscible components? Miscible components means both the liquid components are dissolved in each other. It is done by the method of distillation. And immiscible, they are separated by the method of decantation by using separating funnel. Decantation by using separating funnel. Right? Students, this concept map is very important for you. Okay? This is very important for you all. Why it is important? Until and unless you don't learn it, you will not know which type of mixture is to be separated by using which method. Then there are more chances to get your marks deducted. Got it? So today we will be doing solid in solid. Okay, so the first method is hand picking. Bachche, solid and solid means the components present in a mixture, they both are solid. अब उसके लिए 4 मेथड है, तो हम कौन सा लगाएंगे? उसके लिए हर मेथड के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स हैं. अगर वो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आपके मिक्सचर में मैच करते हैं तो आप उठा सकते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ to use hand picking method, both the components, they should be having different size. One should be small, one should be large. Number 2, they should be having different color so that they are visible. Number 3, they should be less in amount. Especially one should be less in amount. ज़्यादा होंगे तो we can't hand pick. Okay? So, to separate out, for example, pulses and stones, rice में से stone निकालने. You might have seen your mothers separating out the husk or stones from dal or rice by using hand picking method. ये सारे method आपको घर में मिल जाएंगे. What she is doing by using hand picking method, both the components, stone and pulses, they are having different sizes, different color. Plus, number is less. Right? As a result, it is easy for them to separate out. She uses her hand and separate out the stones from the dal. This is hand picking method. Okay? Next is sieving. Bache, what is sieving? Is there any doubt in hand picking? If you are having any doubt, you can ask me right now. Any of you? Okay. If no, then I'll move forward. Okay, students. Next is sieving. बच्चे, what is sieving? Sieving का meaning होता है छानना. ठीक है? Right? तो बच्चे, what happens in sieving? A sieve is taken. Right? So the component should be having. कंपोनेंट में क्या होना चाहिए? मिक्सचर में क्या होना चाहिए? Both the components, one of the component should be able to pass out of the sieve, and the other component, it should remain on the sieve. It should not be able to pass out. Okay? For example, if you want to separate husk from flour, आटे से husk को निकालना है. To separate out, we have to use sieve. Flour being smaller in size, it will pass out of the sieve. And the husk being larger in size, it will remain on the sieve. Right? So sieving is done. Sieving Sieving is also seen at construction sites. You might have seen they have prepared a sieve, right? And it is fixed inside the soil. Then what they do, there is a mixture of sand and stones. They want to separate out the stones from the sand and cement. What they have to do, they just put a mixture and then pass it through the sieve. What happens? Sand, it passes out, and stones, they remain there on this side. Right? In this way, sieving is done. Okay? You might have also seen your mothers at home, जिनके घर में कनक और चावल आते हैं, उसमें से हस्क सेपरेट करते हैं, छानना रखा होता है. आपने अगर पुरानी मूवीज वगैरह देखी हो तो वो ऐसे ऐसे मूव करते हैं, उसके नीचे से निकलता रहता है. Right? So there are so many things that can be separated out using a sieving method. Okay? So any doubt on sieving method? Any doubt in this? Okay, right. Third is threshing. There was problem in threshing method, students. Threshing is a process. It is basically used in farms by farmers, right? In this, the stalks, they are separated from the grains. जब फसल पक के तैयार हो गई है, उसके ऊपर दाने लग गए हैं. Now the grains are to be separated. So what they do, they take the stalks, tie them into a bundle, and then they beat on the hard surface. As a result, grains, they get separated out, right? And they collect it. Nowadays, this threshing is done by machines called threshers or combines, you know. Right? This is threshing. Bhavya, is this clear now? Bhavya, is there any doubt here now?
यस मैम, बस थोड़ी आवाज आपकी कट रही थी, वैसे तो क्लियर है.
Okay, Mita, thank you. Okay. Yes, Rishika, I am going to explain again. Threshing is basically used by farmers in farms. What do? They have to separate the grains from the stalk, right? So what method they are using is, earlier it was used, they collected the stalks, tied them into bundles, and then stalks होती है डंडियां, right? जिनके ऊपर दाने लगे हुए हैं. Okay. Then they are tied into bundles, and then these bundles are hardly beaten on the ground, on the any hard surface. Then as a result of beating, grains, they get separated out and they are collected, and stalk, it is separated. Now it is very difficult from the whole farm to collect one grain from each stalk. So they collect the stalks, beat them hard, grains, they are scattered, and stalk is left behind. Right? Nowadays, threshing is done by machines using a thresher, or you can say combine. Okay? Got it? Next method is winnowing. What is winnowing? But it is also used basically by farmers. Up along with grain, some other husk is also mixed. You can say outer coat is also there along with them. Now, how to separate it out? What they do is, they put the fan over their grains. The lighter material, it gets blown away. अगर एक जगह पत्थर पड़ा है और साथ में उसके हमने पॉलीथीन रख दिया या पेपर रख दिया और हवा चल रही है, what will blow away? Of course, the lighter thing, polythene or paper. In this way, in this case also, similar thing happens. Heavier materials, they remain there, and lighter materials are blown away by the air, blowing air or wind. This is known as winnowing. Got it? Is that clear? Any other doubt to anyone in this? Otherwise, I'll move forward. Solid and solid is clear. Winnowing is clear to all. Okay. Harjeet Kaur. यस बेटा।
मैम विनोइंग आप दोबारा समझा दोगे, मुझे
Okay.
समझ नहीं आया।
ओके बेटा, नो प्रॉब्लम। विनोइंग कैसे बताऊं मैं? ओके स्टूडेंट्स, व्हाट हैपन इज विनोइंग में एक मेथड है जिसमें हैवियर और लाइटर कंपोनेंट्स दे आर सेपरेटेड बाय ब्लोइंग एयर और विंड। कंडीशन क्या है? कंपोनेंट्स वन शुड बी हैवियर, वन शुड बी लाइटर, ओके, एयर से। So the component which is lighter, it will be blown away, and the heavier it will remain there, right? So to separate out the husk from grains, अब grains आ गए हमारे ऊपर, अब हमारे पास उसके ऊपर husk है. How to separate out? Husk is lighter, grains are heavier. So air is blown, husk blows away, and grains remain there. This is known as winnowing. Okay, is that clear, Harjeet? Harjeet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Harjeet. Okay, is there anyone else who want to ask something? Otherwise, I'll move to liquid and liquid. If there is someone, okay, no one, right? So our next type of mixture is solid and liquid components are there. Means solid is there in the liquid. But two cases will arise, as I told you earlier. Either this solid get dissolved in liquid, then we say it is soluble. If it does not get dissolved, we say it is insoluble, right? So, if it is soluble, suppose milk and water, sorry, not milk and water, they are miscible. It is salt and water, sugar and water. How to separate? They are soluble, na? One is solid, one is liquid, sugar and water, right? How to separate? By the method of evaporation. Evaporation is done. What is evaporation? The mixture is heated at high temperature. The liquid component, it evaporates, turn into vapor form and goes off. And while the solid component remains behind. An example you can say, separation of salt from the sea water. What happens is, sea water is collected in pits. They are known as lagoons, right? They are collected in pits. Due to the heat of the sun, this water gets evaporated. What is left behind? Salt. Means we are getting both the components. Water, it turns into water vapor, and salt is left behind. Okay? Got it? Any doubt? No. Coming to next, that is insoluble. If the mixture is insoluble, बच्चे, 4 methods are there. We have to choose which method is suited. Insoluble means when the solid component, it does not get dissolved in the liquid component. Here, most of the times, liquid component is water. Water is also known as universal solvent. Why? Because it is able to dissolve most of the solids. Got it? बच्चे एक और ये स्टार्ट करने से पहले I want to introduce you solubility. What is solubility? क्या होती है solubility? It is the amount of solution up to which it can dissolve a thing. उसको बोलते हैं solubility. For example, if I take a glass of water, उसमें मैं 4 spoons of sugar I am able to dissolve. उसके बाद no more sugar is dissolved. So इसकी solubility कितनी है? 4 spoons of sugar. Right? Nitya. Nitya, you want to say something? Hanj beta. Yes, Nitya.
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम,
हाँ,
मैम ने ये पूछना था कि जो वो जो सॉल्युबिलिटी है वो मुझे समझ नहीं आई।
मैं बता रही हूँ बेटा, अभी तो खत्म भी नहीं हुआ। मैं दोबारा एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ व्हाट इज सॉल्युबिलिटी। इसीलिए आई स्टार्टेड विद द एग्जांपल स्टूडेंट्स। बच्चे, व्हाट हैपन, सपोज आई टेक अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर, आई add 4 spoons of sugar to it. What I am adding? 4 spoons of sugar to it. When I add 4 spoons of sugar to it, this is the amount of solid I can dissolve in a liquid. इतनी शुगर डिजोल्व कर सकती हूँ, इसके बाद आगे शुगर डिजोल्व नहीं होगी, उसको बोलते हैं उस लिक्विड की सॉल्युबिलिटी। means that glass of water, that water is able to dissolve this much of solid. It is known as solubility, right? Bhavya, हाँ जी बेटा, you want to say something?
मैम ये सिर्फ मैम सॉल्युबिलिटी की डेफिनेशन रिपीट करना इज अमाउंट ऑफ
You can write. I'm going to tell you the definition. Write down the definition of solubility first. The amount. Rishita, you want to say something, beta? Rishita?
यस मैम, यस मैम, मैंने कहना था कि जैसे आप कह रहे हो कि वाटर में हम शुगर डालते हैं, जैसे 4 स्पून उसकी सॉल्युबिलिटी होती है वाटर की, तो जैसे हम शुगर मिल्क में डालते शुगर तो
Rishita, it is just an assumption. मैंने बोला suppose. ठीक है, हो सकता है उस टेम्परेचर पे 5 भी डिसॉल्व हो जाए।
ओके मैम,
इट वेरीज विद द टेम्परेचर। अगर ठंडा होगा तो 2 के
ओके
बाद
मैम,
डिसॉल्व होगा। इट इज जस्ट एन अजम्पशन, सपोज करके मैंने बोला टू एक्सप्लेन यू द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सॉल्युबिलिटी।
ओके मैम।
आगे बोलो अब।
मैम मैं कह रही हूँ कि जैसे फिर मिल्क की भी सॉल्युबिलिटी होती है।
की भी होती है, वो कितना डिसॉल्व कर पाता है, ठीक है ना, हर लिक्विड की होगी।
ओके मैम,
हाँ, राइट डाउन द डेफिनेशन बेटे, सॉल्युबिलिटी की डेफिनेशन लिख लो। द अमाउंट बाय विच अ सॉलिड dissolves in a liquid. Bhavya, pay attention. The amount by which solid dissolves in a liquid at a given temperature या at a particular temperature is called its solubility. Is called its solubility, right? Now बच्चे, आफ्टर डिसॉल्विंग जो मिक्सचर बनता है दैट इज नोन एज सॉल्यूशन। व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट? सॉल्यूशन। आई एम गोइंग टू इरेज सम पार्ट। ये सॉल्यूशन किस चीज का बना है? सॉल्यूशन इज इक्वल टू सॉल्वेंट plus solute. Now this solvent, it is a liquid, right? And solute, this is a solid. और ये जो solution है, it is a mixture, right? Got it? Okay, now students, what happen is, if we are able to add solute to the solvent, अगर add हो ही जा रहा है, dissolve हो ही जा रहा है, it means the solution is unsaturated. But if we are not able to dissolve more solute in the solvent, then we say the solution is now saturated. What is saturated solution? A solution in which no more solute can be added. Got my point? वो सॉल्यूशन अब जिसपे मैं और सॉल्यूट ऐड नहीं कर सकती, वो डिसॉल्व नहीं करेगा. ओके, मीन्स अगेन मैं वापस उसी पॉइंट पे आ रही हूं. I took 1 glass of water. I added 4 spoons. It gets dissolved. When I add 5th spoon, it does not get dissolved. It means the solution is now saturated. No more solute can be added to it. Right? Means the solubility is 4 spoons only. Right? But with increase in temperature, I can increase the solubility of a substance. If I heat this mixture, the solubility will increase. So I will say, on increasing the temperature or heating, solubility increases. Got it? On heating, solubility increases. Right? और यही अगर सॉल्वेंट कोल्ड है, ऑन कूलिंग solubility decreases. Right? If I am taking a chilled water and I try to add 4 spoons of water, it will not be able to dissolve. Solubility decreases. थोड़ा सा dissolve करेगा. Right? But if I heat that solution, that mixture, or you can say that liquid, if it is hot, suppose गर्म पानी ले लेती हूँ, तो solubility increases. ज़्यादा dissolve हो जाएगा. Right? Is this concept of solubility clear? If it is clear, only then I will move forward. Otherwise, I am waiting for your response. If there is any doubt, you can ask me right now. मैंने आगे अभी नहीं कराना, वो हम कल करेंगे. अभी आप मेरे से डाउट्स पूछ लो. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me right now. हाँ जी बानी, you can ask. बानी. Yes, Bani. Ask me.
I don't have any doubt, ma'am. I was saying that it is clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Any other doubt? To anyone? Janvi of 6th B is here. Janvi beta, आज आपकी साइंस की क्लास नहीं थी. Your another class was there. चलो, it's okay. I saw you right now. Harshia, your doubt beta? We are left.
यस मैम. मैम अभी आप आप अनसैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन कह रहे थे मैम, वो उसकी मैम डेफिनेशन क्या है?
Unsaturated solution is a solution in which we can add more solute in the solvent. Right? More
Yes.
solute can be added in the solvent. That is unsaturated solution. Harjeet Kaur. Yes, beta.
मैम जो आपने सॉल्युबिलिटी की बोली थी डेफिनेशन, मैम सॉलिड डिसॉल्व्स के बाद क्या था?
The amount by which a solid dissolves in a liquid at a particular temperature is called its solubility in that liquid. Got it? Is called its solubility in that liquid. Any other doubt? Any other doubt to anyone? Class is going to be over soon.